Hi, second grade. I'm going to be reading and answering the questions for Math Unit 6 practice test. So I'll be reading each question and I'll be showing you how to answer each question, how to set up the problem, and how to write the number model, and how to figure out the answer. Numbers 1, 2, and 3. For numbers 1, 2, and 3, we're going to use the picture graph to answer the questions. Number 1, who has the most pencils? So we look at the picture graph and we see that Mateo has the most pencils. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you write Mateo for number 1. Number 2, who has the fewest pencils? Fewest means the least amount. So if we look at the picture graph, we see Maria has the least amount of pencils. She only has 2 pencils. So we write Maria. Number 3, how many more pencils does David have than Maria? So let's look at our picture graph. David has 1, 2, 3, 4 pencils. Maria has 2 pencils. How many more pencils does David have than Maria? So we see here 1, 2. Another way we could figure this out is by taking what David has, 4, minus what Maria has, 2, and that equals 2. Write a number model with a question mark to show what you need to find. Solve the problem, write the answer. Number 4, fish E is 60 inches long. Fish F is 40 inches long. How much longer is fish E than fish F? So we know the bigger quantity is 60, so we write 60 in the bigger quantity box. The smaller quantity is 40, so we write 40 in the smaller quantity box. And we want to know the difference. How much longer is fish E than fish F? So we put a question mark in the difference. If we drew a picture, the picture would look like this. Fish E is 60 inches, fish F is 40. How much longer is fish E than fish F? So our number model would be 60 minus 40 equals question mark. Or we could say 40 plus question mark equals 60. Either one is correct. Our answer is 20. Fish E is 20 inches longer than fish F. 60 minus 40 equals 20. 40 plus 20 equals 60. Number 5. Grace needed 22 juice boxes for her class party. She bought 25. How many extra juice boxes did she have? So let's fill out our diagram. Our bigger quantity is 25 because that's the bigger number, so it goes in the bigger quantity box. Our smaller quantity is 22, so it goes in the smaller quantity box. We want to know how many extra juice boxes she had. So that's the difference. We don't know the difference. So our number model is going to be 25 minus 22 equals question mark. Or we could write 22 plus question mark equals 25. The answer is 3. She had 3 extra juice boxes. Number 6. The horse is 6 feet tall when standing. Its legs are 3 feet long. How tall is the horse when it is lying down? So we know the total height of the horse is 6 feet. So that's our total. Its legs are 3 feet long. That's this part of it. How tall is the horse when it's lying down? So the part of its head. So that's the part we don't know. So our number model would be 6 minus 3 equals question mark. or 3 plus question mark equals 6? The answer would be 3. 3 feet tall when it is lying down. Number 7. The blue ribbon is 20 feet long. The green ribbon is 12 feet long. Which is longer, the blue ribbon or the green ribbon? So the blue ribbon is longer because it's 20 feet long, and the green ribbon is only 12, so 20 is bigger quantity. So the answer for that is the blue ribbon. And how much longer is it? So we use our quantity difference to figure it out. We know our bigger quantity is 20, so we put it in the bigger quantity box. Our smaller quantity is 12, so we put it in the smaller quantity box. And we don't know which one is how much longer it is. We need to know how much longer, and that's our difference. So we put a question mark equals, our number model is 20 minus 12 equals question mark, or 12 plus question mark equals 20. Our answer is 8 feet longer. So much longer would be 8 feet longer. Number 8. Brady had 8 yards of rope. He found 9 more yards in the garage. He cut off 6 yards for his project. How many yards does he have now? So there's 2 steps to this problem. The first step is adding 8 plus 9. Brady had 8 yards of rope, so that's where he started, and then he found 9 more, so plus 9. 8 plus 9 equals question mark. We don't know the end, how much he had altogether. So let's add those two together. 8 plus 9 is 17. So we're starting at 17. He cut off 6 yards. So 17 minus 6 equals question mark. We don't know how many he had at the end. 17 minus 6 is 11. So the answer is 11 yards. Number 9, make a ballpark estimate, which is rounding to the nearest 10, and then choose any method to solve 42 plus 29. Use your estimate to check if your answer makes sense. So is your ballpark estimate close to your actual answer? So I'm going to round 42 to 40. That's our nearest 10. And then I'm going to round 29 to 30. That's the nearest 10. 40 plus 30 equals 70. So using any method to solve 42 plus 29, I'm going to use base 10 blocks. So 42 plus 29. So we're going to count that all together. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71. So the answer is 71. And that is close to 42 plus 29 equals 71. And that's close to my ballpark estimate, which is 70. Number 10, solve using partial sums addition. Show your work. You may use base 10 blocks to help. If you use blocks, record your work in base 10 shorthand. So solve number 10. Solve using partial sums addition and show your work. So we're going to add the numbers together, breaking them up into tens and ones first, adding those together, and then adding the number together to find the final answer. So 18 is 10 plus 8 in expanded form. You take the tens and the ones and break them apart. So 18 is 10 plus 8. 53 is 50 plus 3. Then you add the two tens is 60. 10 plus 50 is 60. Then you add the ones. 8 plus 3 is 11. So 60 plus 11 equals 71. B. 136 plus 294. So 136 in expanded form is 100 plus 30 plus 6. 294 is 200 plus 90 plus 4. Then we're going to add the hundreds, add the tens, and add the ones. 100 plus 200 equals 300. 30 plus 90 is 120. And 6 plus 4 is 10. So we're going to add 300 plus 120 plus 10. So that's 430. So we've got 430.